last thing I want to talk about real quick before we get out of here is I want to talk about dollar cost averaging. I've been making it my business. That's about to be my new motto, probably for the next year.
Man, stack sets of Don trying, dog. You got to.
That's my current one. That's my current one is stack sets of that. But dollar cost averaging is so important, and I only bring this to you because of conversations that I have through the week. So through the MDC, by the hood, and all this, we're having conversations with people from all across the states and even other countries, literally every day. And one of the things I recognize is people not understanding dollar cost averaging. And I know Don will like this because Don, shout out to Don, but we got to bring Don on the podcast, man, because Don is amazing. Don is out here on Twitter, Facebook, and everything, giving out great advice all the time.
Breeze through, Don.
One of the things Don always talks about is just having a long-term investing over time, right? So I want to make sure that we talk a little bit more about like dollar cost averaging, right? A lot of times that's the stuff that doesn't go viral, it doesn't sell, but it's a fundamental thing and it has to be talked about. So whether folks care or not, we got to talk about it, right? So I'm a Satoshi addict. I like stacking sats. It's actually fun for me. So I'm going to use BTC as an example. So here's a calculator for you guys, by the way, and I'll give you the website is dcabtc.com. And what it allows you to do is to see just by dollar cost averaging how much of a stack you could have built up over time, right? So I buy Bitcoin every day, right? I literally buy it every day, no matter what happens. I don't care if it's above 60,000 or if it's all the way down to 3,000. I'm buying every day. But let's just say, for argument's sake, let's just take a number. Let's say you bought, let's say $10. $10 a day.
For daily. Yeah, there you go.
Let's say, let's do 5 years. Let's say you started 5 years ago. So about 5 years ago was what, about 2016? That is kind of when we started too.
Yeah.
All right. So by doing that, right? And here's the thing too. You can actually, you'll have about $254,000.
Which is about 6 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
You have 6 Bitcoin.
You right now will have 6 Bitcoin. And your total investment would have been $18,000. Now, if you compare that to other assets like the S&P and gold and all those kind of things, you can actually see where that stands up. So you would have had more. You could invest that same $18,260 into both gold and S&P, and you would have beat both of them just by having Bitcoin. But the point is, this is all dollar cost averaging. This is small amounts that's building up over time, but you have to have that mindset that Don talks about all the time. You can't be looking. See, a lot of times we get caught up in like screenshots and all the craziness, but it's really about the long build.
Yeah, man. Slow grind is forever grind.
So let's just try this one to record, right? So every 2 weeks, let's say $50. Let's say somebody had $50. They put in every 2 weeks when they got paid, right? So they're doing bi-weekly $50. They would still have $92,000.
They still have 3 Bitcoin or 2.5 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Well, 2 because Bitcoin is almost 50. So they had 2 Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm. You have 2 Bitcoin, and that's $50. That's literally $50 a check. Now, I say that to say this, and this is not investment advice. Anything you see on here is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Trading involves risk. We are not financial advisors, and we are not giving financial advice. The long term is what I'm really trying to hammer, because as I show you this now, it's easy to say, damn, I wish I would have did that. But
you can get started today.
August
5 years from now, you'll be looking at this like, damn, I was right.
Where my phone at? I'm about to set an alarm. I'm going to set an alarm for 5 years from now, right? So 5 years from now, I'm going to set an alarm, and whatever that Friday is of that week, I'm going to come on here, and I want to see what would happen if you would have put $50 every 2 weeks. See what happened. Thing is, a lot of folks still ain't going to hear me.
They don't hear you, though.
But it's all good, though, because I'm going to keep talking about DCA. I'm going to talk about DCA.
Till the ears bleed?
Yeah, until I get sick and tired of hearing myself. So let me see. Investments before situationships.
Or every day.
Sugar Papa sound like a Dr. Umar bar.
Don cutting at me. What's going on, Don? I thought we was brown, bro.
Big was brown. No, he cutting that Umar. He cutting that Umar, man. 2 years ago was 800. This is true. Long-term investing will win the race every time. It didn't go down to 800. Well, 2 years ago was it probably was because you know what? It was right because we in 2021, so that's 2019. Yeah. That's what Gus' disclaimer should be. Hey, Kev, slander my gambling guy, Gus. Definitely should be. It's easier on the mental for me. So, Don, let's talk about this. That's another advantage of DCA.
Set it and forget it.
DCA allows you to not even really think about it, right? So, you know, like I said, one of the things I want to talk about more is some of the fundamental things and not just the flashy things, not the screenshots showing 1,000%, but getting back to the fundamentals. And it definitely makes it easier on your mental. You know you're investing, you know you're putting your money to work, and you can just go live life. Because that's what it's about. It's about lifestyle design and living life, not necessarily having to, you know, follow every single minute of the market. That's why I don't buy a lot of coins in general, right? Oh, okay, let's see. So Raquel says, I started DCA and the BTC. Unfortunately, I only started in January, but I 1x per month. I think I should chop that up, not asking for financial advice. Well, all depends upon your specific situation. Yeah. How do you get paid? Does it suit you better to do it once a month? Because here's the one thing you have to understand is, well, first of all, Rock, let me ask you a question if you don't mind sharing. Where do you buy it at?
Yeah, right.
Where do you buy it at? Because that matters. Because if you're spending, because it's going to cost you to buy every time. Now, and I put up a post today, and a lot of the private groups, the folks that are in the private group saw it, about the absolute cheapest way to buy Bitcoin. So if you're buying it once a month, then it might be beneficial for you depending upon where you're buying it because you got to cut them fees. So Rock, if you don't mind me asking, let me know where you're buying it at. Are you buying it on Coinbase? You buying it on Gemini? Are you buying it on Cash App? Like, where are you buying it at? Because you're buying it from any of those three places.
You're getting smacked.
And I'm going to show you where to get it cheaper. I got it for cheap. I'm like, yeah.
You wild.
Wild shit. I got it. Yeah. I got it for cheap, yo. Yeah. Listen, man, shout out to the clips. But no, so Don, man, I'm definitely got to talk about that more. I know you talk about it all the time, man, but we got to
told Don could breeze through.
Yeah. Oh. I'm in NY. We centralized exchanging it. Oh, NY, that's nasty work. If I'm in NY, I probably would buy it possibly monthly, and I still wouldn't use Coinbase. I probably would use Gemini. NY is a little different. Now, there's a way, even in NY, to buy it for next to nothing. But there's no way I can explain it to you like over this platform because it involves using some Python code and putting it into a server. But it's a little complicated, but it'll buy your Bitcoin probably for 5 cents. Yeah, like $100 for like 20 cents. Let's put it that way. Yeah. But Rock, if you got any questions, you can always inbox us at By the Hood, and we can definitely help you out there. But listen though, for the folks still here with us, we're gonna cut out in a minute, but I want to talk about a couple things real fast before we get out of here. Our most recent podcast, right? We got our brother Kurt from Head Nerds in Charge, right? They are a blurred entity, and what they do is amazing. So make sure you check out Head Nerds in Charge. Check out that podcast. We had an amazing conversation about blurred culture, about the business of it, about the money being generated in content creation. Also, we talked about what some of the most fire shows on TV, so that was fun. We got a partnership with them in order to bring some financial literacy to that space. So that's going to be pretty much fun. Upcoming episode of the By the Hood podcast, we got Jose Sanchez, right? And then Kev, I see you. I got you, bro. We definitely got you. I'm working on that this weekend, man. So make sure you check that out because Jose talks about his story, and Jose is very transparent. A lot of you guys know Jose from online, and you see him in our thing. But when you watch this, you want to learn a whole lot more about Jose because I learned a lot about Jose, and he's just very transparent, a very good brother. And we had an amazing talk. So that'll be out this upcoming podcast. Yeah. Other than that, man, we outside tomorrow. Anybody in Philly? Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all where we're gonna be at tomorrow because it's gonna be we're doing some work
for somebody's tabernacle.
Yeah, Kingdom Life Church Ministries on 770 Tabor Road. We there tomorrow from like 11:30 to 1:30, talking to the youth about staying out of the street and getting into some crypto and some real estate. That's what we're talking about. It's organization is called let me see, the Brothers Brunch. So we're doing some community work tomorrow. We back outside for the folks in the community. Anybody that has any sort of nonprofit or community organization with the youth, and you need us to talk to them about investing, real estate, stock market, crypto, whatever it may be, reach out to us. Anytime it's for the youth, there's no charge at all. We pull up, we talk to them, try to get them their interest peaked in a lot of these spaces. So that's kind of what we do. So we'll be outside tomorrow with that. Sunday, we on the Black Wealth Project with our partners, the Finance Rebel. You know what I'm saying? I got to see if Malik come back from vacation. I don't know. But also Courtney, Tracy, Kamari, all of us will be there on Sunday evening. So check us out there on Sunday evening. Other than that, Cole, what else you got to say, good brother, to the folks out here?
Yo, man, if y'all out here, you know, in these investing streets, be very, very careful out here, man. You know, this economy, we got these variants getting out here. Like, take your health seriously. Watch yourself. Take your financial health seriously. Watch yourself there too. You know, be safe. We love y'all, so you know what I mean. We want to see y'all back.
And Don,
right here with us, man.
Don, when you get settled in VA, let us know, man. We definitely can chop it up. Adrian says, "All right, crypto for Jesus, y'all." I want to see if Corey gets struck down when he walks in the place.
Right.
But listen though, they listen. The one thing I'll say is the church gave, like, you know, it's not a church thing, but they gave us the space to make this happen. So, you know, as much as we slander that place, when they actually do a good thing by trying to help the community,
you gotta say what it is.
Yeah. So the church gave the organization the space to do that. So, you know, you got to give them credit there, man. You know what I mean? Jamil, what's up, good brother? How you?
What it is though?
Yeah, man. So. Yeah, please be safe out there, man. Please be safe out there, man. Check out everything we got going on. If you guys have any questions, like, our inbox is open. You know what I'm saying? We talk to folks every day. We don't put your business out there. We just try to make sure everybody is set up and straight. You know what I mean? Because that's what it is. Oh God, one of my coworkers is out with COVID. Another friend is a long haul. Oh man, it's getting crazy out here, Adrian. It's getting real crazy out here, man. You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to be in Atlanta for InvestFest next week. I'm not going to be in Atlanta for InvestFest. I'm going to have my ass in Philly, probably talking to the youth. That's another thing, too. The internet has allowed us to do a lot of community work, too. So if you have an organization and you want us to talk to them online, it is what it is. But, you know, COVID is out there somewhere, God bless. That's all I'm going to say. But, yeah, man, so shout out to y'all. We appreciate you. You know, stay in tune with everything we got going on, man. And we'll see y'all next Friday. Peace.